Versus just ended. I gotta tell you, man, it was hella lit. They both did their thing. We was gonna get right into the damn thing. Cash Money, I gotta admit, had more commercial hits, and Juvenile held it down for the crew. I rock with No Limit, but I found myself gigging to some of them old Cash Money joints. But still, Mia X was a shining star for No Limit. She reminded everybody why she's one of the greatest female MCs of all time. You can say what you want, but Mama Mia, she held it down. Now, for the big elephant in the room, and a lot of the biggest stars were missing. Lil Wayne was the biggest notable absence, and honestly, it didn't feel right playing a Milli without him there. I thought maybe they were saving him for a big walkout, but nope, they didn't have him. No Limit was also missing some heavy hitters. Soulja Slim, obviously, because he's passed away, and C Murder at Mystikal, with them being in prison, really did a number on what they could have done. Master P did his thing, no, but I tell you, it could have been way better if they had them three in the mix. I didn't like that they cut the show off early. No Limit still had plenty of more hits to run through. One of the biggest moments of the show for me was Snoop Dogg coming out, repping the tank, and doing his verse for Down for My Neck. That was a whole vibe. I just wish they had done more with Snoop and his No Limit stuff. He had 3 albums with them, so he had a lot of material to do just to do that one song. Now, as far as who won, I got to give it to No Limit. Mia X and Snoop's performances sealed it for me. If it wasn't for Juvenile, it wouldn't even have been close. Yeah, if Wayne had been there, maybe Cash Money could have taken it, but he was just the no-show and it hurt him. I wish the ending didn't feel so rushed. They needed at least another 30 minutes, in my opinion, if not an hour. There was still so much more left on the table, especially on the No Limit side. I was surprised that only the old school Cash Money artists were there. They didn't have a Mac 10 or no NBA Youngboy. Figured maybe he would show up. But they could have even brought out maybe a Nicki Minaj or Drake as a stretch for the Cash Money, how they're related to the record label. But no, they ended it quick but hot, because Birdman can't be on live television without acting a fool. Yeah, he called out Turk by name and started cursing and saying a bunch of stuff. So it's definitely going to spark some more drama. Who do you think took the crown tonight? Let us know in the comments. And as always, like, comment, subscribe.